There are a lot of ladies out there that freak out when they're wearing the protective styles. For example, the hair bun, the French twist, and even the braids. And they remove the protective style, and at the same time, they see hundreds of hair strands on their fingers. So, yikes! My hair's falling out. Oh my god, oh my god, what am I gonna do? My hair's falling out. Ladies, relax. Relax. Your hair is not falling out. I'm gonna explain to you exactly what it's happening. Remember, I'm not gonna get technical, but you should know a little bit about hair cycles. Our hair goes through a growth cycle in three distinct phases. The phases are as follows: the anagen phase, which is the growing phase of our hair. This is where the hair is actively growing from its hair follicle. Typically, this phase lasts for several years without changing. The second phase is the catagen phase. This is where the hair is resting. This is also where the hair follicle stops producing hair for a period of about 2 to 4 weeks as it's getting ready to shed. The third phase is the telogen phase. This is the actual shedding phase, which means the previous hair sheds with the onset of new hair that is growing underneath the surface of the skin from the hair follicle. So every time all those hairs fall out, basically new hair is growing in its place. It doesn't mean that you're going bald all of the time. As a matter of fact, 50% of the population will shed hair by the time they're 50 years old. It's very normal. Now, when do you know it's not normal? Number one, excessive shedding. For example, seeing more than 50 to 100 hairs a day could be an indication that you are losing your hair. But note that certain medications, especially hair loss medication like Propecia and Rogaine, also may cause this and may not be an absolute sign of hair loss. And number two, hair changes appearance. Like if your hairline is receding or you notice areas of thinning hair that look very extreme, that they change in hair thickness or color, this also may be a sign of hair loss. So please do not freak out when you're wearing the protective styles and you remove them and you see all that dead hair. That is just shedded hair. It is only shedded hair. You're not going bald. Your hair is not thinning. I mean, it's common sense. Again, look in the mirror. If you see very thin looking areas where the hair is shedding, then that's a sign that there might be a problem. Okay? It is only shedding hair. Okay, and how do you know, for example, if it's like hair loss, like you're on your way to hair loss? Well, there are a number of causes that might, encourage hair loss. For example, childbirth. When a woman is pregnant, her hair does continue to grow. In the usual 50 to 100 hair days per day are not shed. However, after she delivers her baby, many hairs enter the resting stage of the hair cycle all at once. But sometimes the mother may be having problems and with childbirth, and she does begin to lose more than the average amount of hair. That's when the doctor comes in. Also, high fever, severe infection, major surgery, significant life stress like the death of someone or someone going to prison even, all that contributes to significant hair loss. Inadequate protein in diet also. Some vegetarians, people who go on crash diets, they exclude protein. Those crash dieting, that's not healthy, ladies. Don't crash diet. Stop doing everything Beyonce be doing with that stupid water diet thing she was on, and I read how so many black women did the same thing. That is so unhealthy. And as I mentioned before, medication also may contribute to hair loss. So be careful what type of medication you ladies are taking. Birth control pills too. Women who lose their hair when taking birth control pills usually have an inherited tendency towards hair thinning. Okay, so these are just certain factors you need to take into account when you see that you're shedding more than 50 to 100 hairs a day. Okay, ladies, I'll see you next time. I hope this video was very educational for you as well. And like I said, I'm not going nowhere. I'll be with you till the end of time. Okay, because I am also a woman of color, and I know what it takes to get down to the level that I have gotten with my hair. I'm not gonna say it was simple as pie. It wasn't, but once you get the hang of it, it does become pretty simple. Okay, see you next time, ladies. God bless.